It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life, until it wasn't. That's how Maya always began telling the story, half smiling, half broken inside. Just a few months earlier, she had landed her dream job at a marketing firm in the city. Life finally felt like it was lining up. She had a solid career, supportive friends, and a plan for her future. But life, as it often does, had other plans. On a rainy Wednesday morning, everything changed. A sudden restructuring at her company led to unexpected layoffs, and Maya was among the first to be let go. The news hit her like a punch to the stomach. She sat in her tiny apartment later that day, staring blankly at her computer screen, the cursor blinking in time with the thunder outside. Panic rose in her chest like a tidal wave. Rent was due in 2 weeks. Her savings could barely cover it. The once bright future had become a blur of uncertainty. Days turned into weeks. Rejection emails piled up. Friends checked in at first, but as time passed, so did their calls. Her world felt smaller, quieter, darker. One evening, after another fruitless job search, Maya sat on her balcony, watching the city lights flicker. Her neighbor's daughter, Emma, a bubbly 10-year-old, spotted her. "Hi, Maya, you look sad. Wanna help me with my garden tomorrow?" Maya forced a smile and nodded, not because she wanted to, but because saying no felt heavier than saying yes. The next morning, Maya found herself in Emma's backyard, pulling weeds and laughing more than she had in weeks. There was something healing about the dirt under her nails, the sun on her face, and Emma's endless chatter about butterflies and magic carrots. That day turned into a week of gardening, which led to afternoon art projects, and then to storytelling sessions with neighborhood kids. Maya was still jobless, still uncertain, but somehow, she felt lighter. One day, as she was sketching with the kids, Emma's mother, Claire, approached her. "You're really good with them. Ever thought of starting a kids' creative workshop?" Maya blinked. The idea hadn't crossed her mind. She had always been in corporate spaces, PowerPoint decks, and campaign pitches. But here, in this small backyard, surrounded by laughter and messy paintbrushes, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: purpose. With Claire's help, Maya set up a simple community workshop. At first, only a few kids came, but word spread. Parents saw their children happier, more expressive, more confident. Soon, Maya's tiny workshop was buzzing every weekend. She didn't make much money at first, but she gained something more valuable: belief in herself again. One rainy evening, months after that dreadful layoff, Maya returned to her balcony. The city lights still blinked, but this time, her heart wasn't heavy. She thought of Emma, of the kids, of the journey from that empty apartment to a room full of color and laughter. Life hadn't gone as planned. It had gone off course, twisted and uncertain. But in that detour, she had found something unexpected: joy, connection, and a new version of herself. Maya's story teaches us something powerful: bad times are inevitable, but how we rise from them defines us. Positivity isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about finding light, even if it's just a flicker, when the darkness feels overwhelming. Sometimes, the smallest invitations, a child's question, a neighbor's kindness, are the seeds of our healing. So, if you're going through a storm, remember this: the sky eventually clears. And when it does, you may just find a garden blooming where you least expected it.